Metro Atlanta's Must Ministries has been serving summer meals for decades and is now facing an urgent surge in demand, prompting a community-wide plea for help. Joining us now is Dr. Ike Reighard, President and CEO of Must Ministries. Dr. Reighard, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Chelsea, for having me on today. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Walk us through this shortage and what it means for families and children depending on these meals every day.
Well, one of the things we do at Must Ministries, and we're known for, is the summer lunch feeding program. Last year, over 535,000 summer lunches were prepared. And when I say lunches, we do each week 5 breakfast items, 5 lunch items. There's snacks that go out, juice boxes, things of that nature. And by the end of the summer, we'll be taking care of approximately 8,000 children each week to be able to provide those needs for them when it comes to nutrition.
What's different about the demand this year that you're seeing?
The demand this year is ratcheted up. I think probably with inflation, there's been a lot of feeding programs that have changed. During COVID, there were some nonprofits who used to do feeding programs similar to ours that are no longer being able to do that. Some of them no longer exist. Some of them have had to reduce what they're doing. So I think all of it goes together to kind of create the perfect storm that there's a tremendous need, and yet there's not as many organizations to be able to meet that need. Plus, you have some programs now that require the children to be able to come like to a school or to be able to come to a library in order to be able to get a summer lunch. And if both of your parents are working, that pretty much makes it impossible for you to be able to get there.
Economy pretty hard hit. Are you seeing different kinds of families now coming to you for help?
Well, one of the things that we've noticed over the last couple of years is that there's families that come that say, I used to contribute to Must. I used to be a donor and I would help out Must. And for many of them, it's very difficult. It's very humbling to all of a sudden be on the other end and that you're in need rather than being the one that's giving some resources.
Absolutely. Food, one thing. Do you have enough volunteers and resources to help keep up with that pace that you're trying to see, that you're going to see?
We're extraordinarily blessed when it comes to volunteers. We have a tremendous volunteer base that helps to take care of that particular need. But the biggest thing are what we call food kits, kids kits. And that's being able to put together what we call shelf-stable items. So when you think about breakfast, being able to do the packaged waffles, to be able to put together noodles, things like that, macaroni and cheese. And so there's a lot of homeowners associations, businesses, groups that get together, and they pack together those kids kits. And it was amazing because I got to do a story on 11Alive last week about the need. And then there were some radio stations that also broadcast about the need. And immediately, the Amazon orders picked up tremendously. We received 35 pallets of food on Saturday, 25 pallets on Monday. So the people who watch 11Alive are not only generous, but they're extremely responsive when you let them know about the need.
All right, so we're back again. Let us know exactly what you need right now. What can folks out there watching saying, hey, I want to get involved, I want to help. How can we help?
You can go to mustministries.org and you can click on summer lunch and you can find all the different ways to be able to participate, the ways to be able to give. Of course, financial support is always so important. And 11Alive's always stepped up and done great things. And you, Chelsea McNeil, you've been an asset to our community in so many ways. So thank you for helping us to get that story out, because altogether summer lunch is 9 weeks long. So we're about halfway through and we want to be able to finish strong. And by the end of that time, 8,000 children a week are going to be getting fed.
All right, so we got you. We got the food donations, we got monetary donations. Are there other ways that people can pitch in that you may need?
Oh, always with volunteering. You can even come work in the warehouse that we have. We have a donation center. And so that's where we're doing a lot of the packing. We also are very fortunate that people at Town Center Mall have given us some space there. And so that's one of the areas, a staging area. So in order to carry this out, it takes a great deal of people, certainly takes the finances, and then just people going on Amazon, Amazon Smiles, and ordering those items that come straight into our warehouse. That is a tremendous way to help us.
All right, Dr. Reighard, I really appreciate you. I love all that you're doing for our community, and we're certainly going to do our best to help you out.
Well, thank you, my friends. You are today.
All right, take care now.